the groom, Beatrice.
My sister Terry is not arrived just yet, but she will be here later. Anyways, for those who know that, but anyways, no, for real. I just want to say I'm super happy. Katie, I'm super happy that you are my new sister and gonna be a loving aunt to my kids, and you've been such a great mom to Moose, and I can only imagine the happiness you and Shane are gonna bring to each other. And I love you guys. Thank you for letting me and my kids be a part of your special day. Cheers to the new Martins.
Next up, if I can call the best man, Bert Martin, to the microphone.
Big snit.
All right. How's everyone doing tonight? You having a good time? Great to see everyone. Just want to say, good evening. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Ned, aka Bert. And I have the incredible honor of standing here today as Shane's best man, and more importantly, his little brother. I guess sometimes his big little brother, but what can you say? Now, growing up with Shane as my big brother, it always meant that I always had someone to look up to. He's been a steady, dependable presence in my life. The kind of person who shows up for you, and when things are tough, he isn't afraid to handle business is one thing I can say about Shane. And having a big brother, it's one thing I can honestly say. One of the greatest feelings in life is, when things are going tough and you're in trouble, having your big brother show up, to have your back is one of the most powerful things I can really say that I want to do. One of my earliest memories of just how much of a team, I always looked up to Shane, and I felt like we made a good team. One things I can say is us being a team together is, our first job, actually, I worked with Shane. We were delivering newspapers. I was 8, Shane was 12, and together, we tackled over 100 newspaper routes every morning. Rain, sleet, snow, it didn't matter. No, we were definitely out there. Yeah, so at that time, we had to do that, and looking back at it, it was one of my, it was one of the first times that my father, along with Shane, really showed me what hard work was and what consistency and brotherhood and family looked like. Shane didn't just lead the way, for me or other people, just on paper. He also led the way through life. I had learned countless lessons from him, pretty much how to put together the perfect fantasy football team. That's all I gotta say. A lot of love to Shane. I definitely won a lot of work contests from him. There were a lot of haters, a lot of money won. But also, I even, looked up to him, followed him all the way up to SUNY Plattsburgh, Used to go up and visit him. We always have a good time. We went up, made a lot of good friends, but. And, Shane was the reason we went to SUNY Plattsburgh, and it was SUNY Plattsburgh that Shane met the love of his life, Katie. Together they are a perfect match. Two people who have built their lives around helping other people, especially with their careers, both in healthcare and helping others that need help, is something that's very powerful. And I feel like they really bonded through that, and they're very good people for that. And the kind of people that just need help, and Shane and Katie live with purpose, passion, and a good heart, and that's something I always appreciate about them. They even share the home with their dog Moose, and that dog in true Shane and Katie fashion is definitely equal parts lovable and is full of personality. Definitely as we saw at the reception. Shane, I've imagined, you You know, I imagine you and Katie be very happy, and Shane and Katie, I've admired you, throughout my life, and you've always been a guide, my example, and my friend. And Katie, from the moment you came into Shane's life, it was clear that you made him even more happy, and to be a man, and we all love and respect you today. Please raise a glass with me to my big brother Shane, and to his amazing wife Katie. Wishing you all a lifetime of happiness, memories, unconditional love. Cheers.
Now if I can call up to the microphone, Whitney Beanie.
Before I get started, can I get another really big, obnoxious round of applause for the Martins? That's just fun to do. Katie arrived in my life on Valentine's Day, 1989. My first girl cousin. Nice things a toddler does. She looked just like a teddy bear. And we have been pure chaos ever since. She's the Minnie to my Daisy, the blonde to my brunette. We come as a set like novelty salt and pepper shakers. From tag team babysitting to being in each other's weddings, that's my little sister. That's my other half. We share a handful of brain cells between us. We're always on the same wavelength. As we are very intelligent women, we still, there's a couple cells that we just have to.
Or a bubble or two missing.
Yeah, it's fine. It's genetic. As different as we are, we've always shared so many interests and memories. Library hangouts, craft nights, life talks on the swings at the playground, swimming till Little Kearney, sleepovers at Gran and Poppy's. We would pool our babysitting money and buy Archie comics and Ben & Jerry's, rent a movie, and stay up way too late. We'd play hangman on my giant dry erase board, usually inappropriate, always laughing until big fat tears rolled down our cheeks. Nobody can make us laugh harder than us, because we're hilarious. We shouldn't be allowed together in the following situations: baby showers, bridal showers, weddings, funerals, wakes, Walmart, front lawn margaritas, anything with fireworks or explosives,
Front lawn margaritas.
funerals, long car rides, dinner at Disney, basically any situation where we make eye contact and immediately lose our shit over nothing. It's not funny to anyone but us, which makes it twice as funny to us. One or both of us have needed an inhaler on multiple occasions. I've almost killed Katie over stupid laughter. But it's fine. I'll always be your brown-eyed girl, 8 days a week. And we both knew our emo phase was never really a phase. It was a lifestyle.
Yep.
To the groom. Shane, I wish you a lifetime of laughter and joy with Katie. Whether traveling internationally or at home on the couch with Moose, I hope every day together is special in its own way, simply because you have each other. I'm so happy for you both, and for Moose, who has the sweetest, most loving parents. Him's a good boy. And as our final toast, if everyone could raise a glass, Shane, I hope you have as much fun growing old with her as I did growing up with her. I stole that from the internet. So much. And can we do one more really big round of applause, because that's fun.